Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Thank you much for tuning in. So, we are back with Degenerocity, and last time we did very crazy and wild work confessions. And now we're moving on to school confessions, because there is more and more confessions. More and more people that want to come out with their absurd stories and improve/ruin our day. Okay, as always, a link to this video is down in the description. Make sure you subscribe to him and you support him. Okay. 1080p. There we go. Let's get started.
I'm back, and I'm black. Last video I asked you guys for your confessions, specifically your school confessions on the craziest events that happen at your school. And after reading multiple submissions, I realized most of y'all schools have something in common. So much so, it feels like all you guys went to the same school. Most of these confessions were about your freaky couples doing stuff in class or in the hallways, the weirdo teachers that were caught watching The Dirty, or trying to do it with another student. People getting leaked a lot of explicit stuff going on. I swear, like 80% of these submissions involve poop, beating it at school, and
Bro, you have to be a special kind of wild to beat it off at school. Like, I get it, teenagers are giga horny, but what the nah,
When it wasn't that, it was like, I pooped my pants in kindergarten. Bruh, it's kindergarten. I expect that. Maybe I should have thought ahead. I'm not really known for using my brain. But if I have to read someone smearing poop in the bathroom one more time.
Actually, I have one. Is it a confession? No, it's more like a story. It's more like a story. This was elementary school. And elementary school in Germany is from grade 1 to 4. This was grade 4, I think. So, new seating arrangement. We're changing seats. I don't get to sit next to my friends anymore. Yay, awesome. And I get seated next to a girl, which, you know, 4th grade, damn, sucks. Only this time it was particular the one girl that I had like, you know, these childhood or elementary school crushes on. It was exactly that girl. So all of a sudden my day went from being ruined to like, ooh. She was very nice. And then on like day 2 of sitting next to her, she felt sick and she puked over the entire table. Like completely. I think she even hit like a school bag of the girl sitting on the right of her, because I was sitting on the left, but like completely annihilated that table and almost hit all of my stuff as well. Close, but she didn't hit anything, but she did hit her own pencil case and yeah, like I said, I think it's the school bag or the rucksack of the girl sitting on her right. Yeah. That was quite something. Okay, let's continue.
This was a mistake. Like something else I've done recently that I cannot elaborate on.
Coffee. Ah, cool, a contract. Let's sign it.
So I'm just gonna go off and read my favorite ones that I could find. Alright, let's start this out with a short one. One time when the teacher left the room to talk to a student, I checked the teacher's search history and find Zootopia stuff. You know, we're off to a good start.
Okay, what kind of life can you expect from the students that have a teacher who has this kind of search history? Like, bro, what is he gonna teach them about? How to beat off to Judy Hopps?
Use the school bathroom to piss. Will you ever forgive me?
You actually used the school bathroom? To use the bathroom? You're disgusting. What's next? You wash your hands in the school bathroom too, you freak. I share a class with a super senior and we're doing a homework assignment about school threats. I made a comment on how sometimes students make threats, all talk and no fight. The super senior called me a cunt and started approaching me. Told this that if he wants to fight, let's fight, but the teacher pulled him aside and told him to go outside and calm down. And then this ass motherfucker had the audacity to throw a water bottle at me and we both got sent to the office. The super senior senior looks like an edgy, quiet kid, low. Bro, you should
The
never
super
mess with him,
senior.
bro. You're first up on his list. If I were you,
The
I'd
list
start
of
being as
Jarek.
friendly as possible. Get him Magic the Gathering cards or something. You know, something that'll make him happy.
Mr.
This
T.
happened last year, and I went to the drinking fountain with my buddy after PE, and I heard noises in the bathroom. So we went to check it out, and when we jumped to look at the stalls, we saw the math teacher plowing the English teacher in the freaking male bathroom in between.
You know, as messed up and scarring as that would be as a student, I'm just glad there were two teachers involved and not the worst scenario of like teacher-student. I think that would be even worse.
Periods.
Just slightly, you know?
He took a picture of it and showed the school administration, and he got suspended for taking the picture, but both teachers were fired.
Okay, the teachers were fired. Okay. I was like, holy crap, wait, what? He snitches on them and he gets suspended for snitching. Both teachers were fired. Damn. Was it really worth it? The 3 minutes of pump and dump, was it really worth it to get fired? Because now you have a reputation. Like, where else are you gonna work now?
Why was he suspended? He took photo evidence of two teachers doing indecent exposure in a school bathroom.
He got punished for snitching.
Students, he should have never got suspended. What's worse is that the English teacher was cheating on his wife. Yes, it was two male teachers.
Oh. Okay, now I can understand. Now I can understand. Bro, as someone who, for a certain amount of time in my school life, went to a Christian private school, if I were to see something like that, you best believe I would take multiple pictures as well. Bro, how do you even explain that? You're the wife, you get cheated on by your husband, and you find out he was just, like, plowing the other guy at school while being a teacher. What?
Teachers, and he had a son that was in our class, and bro never forgave us.
Nah, you have to transfer. You have to transfer. Doesn't matter what the dad does, you have to transfer, bro. You cannot stay at that school ever again. Ever. Never.
Nah, if I was bro, I'd switch schools, man. There's
Obviously,
no coming
bro.
back from that. Like what his dad did is almost as bad as having like an OnlyFans mom. You know, the clowning would never stop. There was this one dude who was friends with me since I moved.
And you just know that this picture is gonna be shared around the school for the next couple, like 4 years or something. Oh, I was about to say, like, I think my sponsor block has kicked in. No, we're gonna watch the sponsor, because I always think it's kind of scummy to skip sponsorship of videos I'm reacting to.
This video is also sponsored.
Ah, cool.
This video is sponsored by Dragon City. Dragon City is a great fun mobile game for the whole fam to play. You can make your own dragon empires by
dragging these
hatching and involving
nuts.
over 1,000 unique dragons. That's a lot of dragons. You can make your empires look like whatever you want with this game's magical habitats, buildings, and decorations. Engage in crazy PvP fights with other players to make sure your dragon stays on top. You can unleash the wrath of your dragon skills with your big brain strategies to accomplish challenging quests and events. Join an amazing community of amazing players and work together to unlock exclusive rewards. And it won't be hard to find good players because Dragon City has over 450 million downloads.
Now, I'm sorry for interrupting so much, but question. How many search results do you think you're gonna get if you type this game into Rule 34?
So what are you waiting for? Download Dragon City now using my link in the description or by scanning this QR code right here. And when using my link, you get a special bundle with 15,000 food plus 30,000 gold plus the epic OV Dragon.
That's a lot of food, damn.
Get you started. That's crazy. Again, what are you waiting for? Download Dragon City now. Thank you, Dragon City, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. There was this one dude who was friends with me since I moved to this state 5 years ago.
Also, I just realized as a company, it's kind of wild to sponsor a video like that. About teachers banging each other. Male teachers banging each other at school.
Apart recently because he has some unsavory things about certain people that I did not want to be associated with. Yeah, let me guess. He was racist. He was very into airsoft. Yeah, he was definitely racist. He didn't have a lot of friends, but he thought of me as a friend. Fast forward to now, and it's Halloween 2023. And this kid comes into school wearing a full military tactical outfit with a bulletproof vest and a helmet. Everyone already thought this kid was a threat, and today people made sure to be extra nice to him, just in case, you know. I'm glad I stopped being around this kid so much, because I really do not want to be known around this guy. Yeah, your former friend is super weird, bro. I'm so glad that you got out of that friendship.
He was practicing, bro.
Someone show up in that fit to school one
He
day,
was practicing,
honestly,
was like, am I gonna get special treatment if I show up to school like
I'm gonna
that?
stay at the school, possibly gonna get shot. I'm gonna leave. Some motherfucker got his pants stolen off of him while he was taking a shit. Like someone just crawled under and yanked him off. Who the hell robbed him? Mr. Bean? My friend
That's
and I walked into
trauma.
the school thought giving the to a teacher. Big bro was moaning like crazy. It was wild.
Wait. No.
Off. Who the hell robbed
What is that sound?
Mr. Bean? My friend and I walked into the school thought giving the to a teacher. Big bro was moaning like crazy. It was wild. But after the school heard of this, the teacher was fired and the thought was suspended for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Bro.
That day is now known as, did that shit really happen? P.S. You is not beating no damn demon. The f is you want? Yes, I am. I'm built different. Don't tell me what I can't beat. In year 8 on some cold ass morning, this kid who I only talked to like once or twice, he was weird, had asked me if I wanted to see something. I said yes, of course. And he opened his jacket to show me a grenade. This kid walked into school with a grenade, and when our classes started, the building he was in evacuated because he threw the grenade, pin still in, and everyone started screaming and ran. Police showed up and everyone got to find out what really happened. Turns out his grandpa fought in either World War II or the Vietnam War and kept the grenade as a memento, which is illegal, and this kid managed to get his hands on it. After police confiscated it, they saved.
I can understand wanting to keep a gun as a memento, especially if, like, it's not loaded, but a grenade, bro. Imagine you keeping that in your garage, and, bro, anything could happen.
Destroyed. A bunch of kids needed counseling, and the kid was taking some time to himself, which just meant he was expelled. But my school hates that word for some reason. Bro, imagine if the school's weird kid approaches you and pulls out a grenade.
Yeah,
like, what do you do in that situation? Honestly, I don't know what I would do, because if he pulls the pin, how do I get away? If I run away, he's just gonna chuck that shit at me and I'll blow up. If I stay there, he's gonna stay there too and I blow up.
Yeah, you have to give him a different spot where to throw it. You have to show him, oh, look, that spot would be really cool if you threw it there. And then you run the opposite direction as fast as you can.
What am I gonna do? Thank God he didn't pull the pin, and thankfully everybody at your school is safe. At my high school, there was this girl that everyone had a major crush on. Turns out she was sleeping with everyone. I know this because I might have slept with her. She got a boyfriend with someone else while having a boyfriend. The boyfriend killed the random NPC and went to jail. After this, she was questioned by police and told them that the boyfriend wasn't satisfying her. Turns out she had mental problems and went to a ward.
Oh, really? Turns out she had mental problems. You did not know that beforehand. Turns out. This came such as a shock for us. Nobody could have guessed.
Fast forward 7 years later, and my girlfriend meets this really nice person. It's the same girl. Bruh.
What? Nah.
Basically, I brought a gun to school because I was super mad at my teachers and classmates for making fun of me. I then walked in school, got patted down because one of my friends ratted on me, and I got expelled. Thank God, bro. What's with these school threat stories, bro? You think I'm gonna be on your side, man? No, I'm not. I hope you learn.
Is that the American school experience?
Not cool, dude. When I was in high school, it was revealed that the mystery meat they've been giving us for almost 4 years.
No.
Was monkey meat. So
Ha! Surely monkey meat is a lot more expensive than like pork or chicken. What?
The meat supplier for the school was a crooked piece of shit who wanted to make a huge profit. So instead of chicken or I don't know horse meat, he got us monkey meat. Let's just say the school was locked down afterwards and the supplier got arrested.
What?
That's just so gross. That's probably being served in every high school, honestly. Based on some of the meat I've seen in my old school too.
What is that? Bro, no amount of multivitamins can save you from diseases when you're eating shit like that.
I bet that's monkey meat also. I blame Michelle Obama for all
Ew.
this. If it wasn't for her, you guys wouldn't be eating monkey meat. So
Ew.
basically, there has been this rumor going around, and it is that Jimmy smashed Josh's girl. So people kept it away, of course, and it ain't true. But Josh, he's a rebellious MF. He picks fights, so you know what he did? He smacked his girl and beat Jimmy's ass.
Damn.
Am I supposed to know who these people are? All right, so I'm gonna do a speed run around real quick on a bunch of short confessions I got. So I can put as many confessions in this video as possible. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. I sold explosives at school. Someone put rat poison inside the water. A teacher ran over a student. Someone put laxatives in the school lunch. Yeah, group chat leaked.
Ooh.
I smoked a blunt, got high, then sucked my homie's feet for 2.
Am I glad that he said feet and not something else, or
2 hours and 16 minutes. Bro, timed it. What the hell? My teacher said I would be a failure. So I slept with her husband. If only you knew.
what?
I don't know. So why don't you tell me? The fat kid in my school fought someone over a cheeseburger.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Nutted in a saxophone. A girl
What?
got pregnant with her stepbrother's kid and had a miscarriage in a fight. I'ma leave it at that. Damn. I shoved my backpack Charlie stick up multiple people's asses. The bees attacked the entire school. It was crazy. My school boring as hell, bro. I ain't got nothing to say.
That is not something bad. That is not something bad, bro.
Same. I was eating Jerk's chickens in the stall when some dude walked in thinking no one is in there, and I ended up spraying on him. Nasty.
What?
Once I was caught reading yaoi in class. I do homeschooling, by the way, and had 2
I do homes.
teachers sit at both sides of my table. So your parents caught you?
Yeah. What?
Also, someone was stabbed over $2. All right, enough with the speed. Let's go back to the normal confessions, you know? So I used to run a school confession Instagram account. Then there was one confession that I got about a girl a dog.
What? What?
And got pregnant. How is that possible?
What?
I didn't even know this. I live in an Islamic country,
What?
to an Islamic school, which if y'all know
Oh,
means
boy.
the guys and gals are separated. And the only way we can even sniff the guy's presence is to talk to them on Insta or whatever. But some freaking how, one of the girls from my class had S, unfiltered pure S, with a guy in one of the girls' bathrooms.
Wait. In an Islamic country? You sure you're not gonna get stoned or something?
In the girls section. And it gets worse, because not only did this happen in 7th grade,
Bro,
but
what?
also apparently these two were half siblings,
Okay, that explains a lot, actually.
which kind of explains how they were able to meet up. But still, these mother effers got expelled when they found out. But how did they find out? Well, the girl got pregnant. And from what I've heard, it was twins. Oh my God, they
Damn, that family tree is a little crooked. What the fuck?
actually had the babies. And to this day, I will never find out why she had S in the school bathroom with her half brother.
Why do you want to know specifically?
Someone
Bro.
please save me from this freaking life. Help! Half brother? Half, not even a step brother. Half? Yeah. Some kid jumped off the 2nd story of the school auditorium to avoid getting a Spanish
What?
test. We still got the test. Imagine willing to sacrifice your legs to avoid a Spanish test just to
Bro.
still get the test and fail.
He's like, I would rather die than do the Spanish test. Then he survives, and the teacher's like, okay, guys, let's continue with the test.
You'd have to watch out for me, bro. One time in 8th grade, I saw my crush walk into the girls' bathroom to take a dump. And after she was done, I licked the toilet seat.
Okay, but that is more like confession than I confession like that I would have expected, you know, not the fucking I'm banging my brother shit.
Bro, you guys have not heard of self-restraint. The craziest thing that happened in my school in the UK
No
would definitely be when
self-respect,
someone
bro.
came in with a medical needle and started stabbing other kids with it. He's then
Bro, it's the stereotype for a reason. UK and stabbing. That
started to say that it was AIDS, and as you may be able to predict, a lot of kids ain't appreciate it. So a lot of them try to f him up, but he was so quick. Until a bunch of kids blocked the door just to beat the living hell out of him. And just when you think it's over, 2 feds charged in the classroom and literally tackled him to the ground and cuffed him. So yeah, we all
honestly
wonder why
deserved.
teachers ain't do anything, cause like this kind of thing doesn't go unnoticed. Well, that's because they literally called the cops and didn't want him to expect it. That's not true. The teachers didn't do anything because they didn't want to catch AIDS either. They just waited for the cops. A whole investigation took place, and I'm pretty sure our school made the news, but there's a lot they missed out. Anyways, fuck you, you syringe swinging. We had to
What
get
the
metal
fuck,
detectors and
bro?
search North Korea airport style for the next year. Going into school and purposely trying to spread AIDS is an act that only the most nefarious people would do. Hope you're safe, bro.
No.
I hope you didn't catch the virus.
That's
All
like
right, bro, check it.
one level above psychopath. Like nothing explains that.
Because you will genuinely not believe this. Now, I'm from an area called the DMV, and let me tell you something. Bitches in the DMV are batshit crazy. Back in the 7th grade, I had a very deadly beef with practically everybody in my grade. I was chill with like 9 people, but the rest wanted to see my ass more dead than Will Smith's career. One night when I came home from school, I was chilling in my room when my mom breaks down the door like SEAL Team 6 and snatched my phone out of my hands like it's a ghetto girl's weave. She starts scrolling through it and goes into my camera roll, then proceeds to tell the person who she was on the phone with that my phone was clean. It was my principal. I was weirded the fuck out until she came back 30 minutes later asking me if I had made any threatening or even said things that sounded remotely threatening about my school. I said no while she proceeded to show me an email with screenshots of a Snapchat account with vaguely threatening messages. The Snapchat account was a fake account of me, and I was shocked as my mom told me to go to bed since my principal, who was known for calling the police a lot over small things, I called the cops to protect the school again. We're going to have to go to the police station to clear everything out with the cops.
What the
That's
hell?
the situation to me. What I was able to find out through some digging and a fucking confession to one of my friends who went undercover was that this was another one of my ex-best friend's ploys to get me expelled.
What
He
the
used a VPN, all accounts, and burner devices to fake an account of me. Long story short, I ended up leaving the school and finishing my last month online, aka watching Netflix all day. While my friends went online, exposed their evil deeds, and the culprits got beat up for it. Hey, at least there's a happy ending.
Damn, bro. Who the hell your ops? The League of Villains? I never understood having ops in like this young of an age. 7th grade? Damn, bro.
What do you have?
So much beef
Yeah.
with so many
Yeah.
people, bro.
What do you have
let's
to
read
do
one
to get to
last
that
one.
level?
There's this pick me that literally no one likes, not even the teachers. So like last week we had a history test. Everyone loves the history teacher, and the class was dead silent, you know, working hard and stuff. But like near the end of the class, the pick me got up and yelled, "I'm done," and everyone looked at her, and this boy told her to shut the fuck up. The teacher heard it, and she didn't say anything. So the pick me was complaining how it was unfair and how everyone is so rude, and all the teacher was doing is staring at her. And the pick me said, "That's why you have so many miscarriages." The teacher just got back from the hospital after her 3rd miscarriage. The teacher got up and smacked her. Then all the girls in the class, including me, got up and beat the shit out of the pick-me. She ran out of class and came back with the principal. But everyone said the pick-me was lying for attention, and people told the principal what
deserved, honestly.
the teacher, so she got suspended. The class made a promise to never speak about what actually happened. And
Wow.
to protect the history teacher.
I can't tell if you guys are the heroes or the villains of this story, bro.
I mean, you're
I don't know
both,
who decided
honestly. But if I was the teacher, bro, I would remember this moment for the rest of my life. How my entire class stood up for me. That would be something I would be proud of. Not particularly slapping a kid, actually. No, actually, I would be very proud of that. As a teacher in this day and age, getting to slap the shit out of an annoying student without any punishment. That's a flex, bro.
Take on this one. So I'ma just
What?
And that's all the confessions I'm gonna be reading today. I know these were a lot more tame than the last ones, but I'm not trying to get age restricted again. But most of the confessions I didn't read were just like, you know, school.
What do you mean tame? We had 2 male teachers banging on the school toilet while one of them was married to a woman. If that is tame to you, then I don't know what is wild to you.
Weird teachers, you know, that was 90% of this confessions. I'll 100% do this again in the future. I love reading you guys' confessions. I really do. With a different topic in mind. Remember to click my link in the description to get the exclusive bundle. Remember, I hope you enjoyed, and in conclusion,
I'm trying to buy a Hellcat, okay? I'm sorry.
Bro, just get a mortgage for the next 80 years. You might be able to get it. I actually thought of another confession. This is a bit of a more fucked up, honestly. You know, I said earlier, Christian private school. So there was this one teacher. I never had that teacher in any of my classes, but he was the homeroom teacher of my older sister. Well, for a certain amount of time until he wasn't anymore. And from the story that I gathered, apparently this guy was like uploading not like directly nudes of himself, but like very, very borderline, right? And apparently this was on social media. I think it was on Facebook. Just publicly. And with literally the caption of, if I didn't know my students were on this platform, you would see me without underwear or something like that. That was the story that I heard about. And like, well, it came out eventually. Yeah. He wasn't the teacher there for long. Surprise. I mean, what the fuck? Like, from what I gathered or heard, it was like his private Facebook account. Not like some fake account, you know? And with like, I don't know, face censored or something like that. No. Just very, very, very obvious that it was him. And like, 95% naked. Yeah. Interesting. We also had another teacher. Christian private school, you know. That one is a little bit more on the sad side, though. He was... how should we put it? Long story short, he lost his fight to depression and jumped in front of a train eventually. Which was really, really sad, because I liked that teacher. He was a really nice person. But, yeah. Damn, what kind of ending for the video is that? I'm sorry, guys. I should have probably said this in the beginning and then we finish on something funny. I just couldn't recall those stories, but damn. Yeah. That's gonna be it for today. Damn. If you guys have some wild school stories, I'm sure there are gonna be some here and there. And you want to share with the group, let us know in the comments down below. If you've got requests, you can add those to your comment or join my Discord and let me know there. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. Value your school days while you're still in school. It's not gonna get any more fun once you enter the workforce. Nah, jokes. Until next time, take care. Bye.